the hardest part is when there is wind. I always say, so if you were in, you were in a pool in the summer, or the lake or whatever, and you got out, it's 80 degrees and the wind is blowing.
Oh.
And you want to put a towel on because you're cold.
Yeah.
Okay, so drop the temperature to like 30 degrees or lower, and do that for like 3 hours.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What is the temperature of the water that is coming?
The water is warm.
Okay.
So it's probably not as warm as when you're taking a shower at home, but it's warm. It's warm. But so if you take a shower at home, drop all your walls in your house in the winter.
So how do I donate to you? Do I come and drop the money in the tub?
You could do that, or we also have on our Facebook page, on Bold Gold Media Group's Facebook page, there's a website. It's
all the information is
there. I should know this, and
well, listen. All you have to do is Gold Bold Media Group.
Yep.
And all the links are right there, and it's covered all over social media. We cannot wait to see you on Saturday in Huntsville.
Yeah, it's not pretty, but yeah. So thank you for having me on. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
you all stick around at home. We're at the show when we return. For decades, volunteers across Luzerne County have made sure every child wakes up to a gift from Santa, no exceptions. What started in 1984 as a community effort inspired by Boston Globe, Santa has grown into a season-long mission with local businesses, newspapers, and volunteers coming together to shop, wrap, and deliver toys so that every child under 12 can experience the magic of Christmas morning. And we're so excited because joining us right now to show us and share with us how we can spread even more holiday cheer, make a real difference, we have board members Joe and Sarah Borland, the great sibling duo, and Haley Rivera from Redano's. Guys, thanks so much for joining us today.
Well, thank you so much for having us.
Valley Santa is such a staple and hallmark of our community. Aside from what I just said, Joe, talk to us about how kind of like this is like the time that you all shine.
Yeah, well, like you said, it started in 1984, so we're in our 41st year, and well, it started with partners of Boscov's and Citizens Voice, who are still our partners to this day, and are so extremely helpful in what we do, and we couldn't do what we do without them. We serve over 5,000 kids a year. We've already processed 3,600 kids this year, and I think, to me, the most important part always is that we have 200 plus volunteers that work on it every year. The Valley with a heart. And I think every year having this many people together and have something that's community owned really demonstrates that never went away, that it's still the Valley with a heart.
Yeah, Sarah, how does it all work in terms of the volunteers, do they buy the presents? Do they wrap the presents?
Well, I think one of the unique products of our organization is that every child's gift is bought specifically for that child. So we receive letters from that child's family through either the family themselves or agencies, and they're shopped every morning, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday throughout the Christmas season by volunteers specifically for what that child requests. So that child is thought of as it's purchased, and then it moves to other volunteers who wrap the presents. And our unsung heroes are the letter readers who actually do the paperwork behind the scenes. And so, like Joe said, it's over 200 volunteers that make sure every day between November 1st and Christmas Day, children are getting presents.
And Haley, how are you involved with everything?
So the restaurant that I work at, Rodano's, we hold a Valley Santa fundraiser party every year. This year it is on December 18th. Doors open at 5 o'clock and it goes until 8 o'clock. And prices for admission and all the money that we raise from our raffle baskets are going directly to Valley Santa. We look forward to it every year. It's really, really awesome to be a part of it.
The raffles are absolutely legendary. That's what everybody always talks about.
And if we wanted to help out Valley Santa even before the event at Rodano's, what is the best way to do that?
Well, we have a website, www.valleysanta.org, and we accept donations. We also have a P.O. box. If you go to our website, we also accept checks in the mail. We have another event happening. We're lucky with all of our partners like Rodano's. The Wyoming Valley Chamber is throwing a mixer, and we're the beneficiaries of that on December 16th at the hockey arena with a hockey game. So if you want to check out their website, just join us to celebrate. To my two favorite things, Valley Santa and hockey.
Absolutely. Three favorite things, and Rodano's.
And Rodano's.
So,
And then you have
and the legendary baskets.
Yeah, and if you there are events happening all over the valley. We're very blessed with the people who want to fundraise for us.
Yeah. Guys, thank you all so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much.
Merry Christmas, and you all stick around at home. More at the show when we return.
You.
Here's this week epic discounts from consumerresourcebestReviews.com.
Welcome to Epic Discounts by BestReviews.com. I'm Melissa Bergamini.
And I'm Ashley Howard. Scan the QR code on your screen to get ready to save big.
Whether you are cleaning, cooking, or upgrading your tech, we have something for everyone on your list.
So let's kick things off in the kitchen with a look at what Wayfair can offer. This is the Henkel's Graphite 14-piece self-sharpening block set. If you're preparing large holiday meals or simply love cooking, this set is a game changer.
Every knife sharpens itself when you slide it in and out of the blocks. Plus, it looks sleek on the countertop, a wonderful gift for the home chef in your life.
Now for our big tech pick, perfect for your stocking stuffers. This is the Rockform Rugged Case. This case offers serious drop protection for winter weather and comes in multiple sizes and colors.
It features a strong magnetic mounting, so you can attach your phone to a car mount, a workout machine, or even the refrigerator. It is durable, reliable, and a smart gift for anyone getting a new phone this year.
The Miele Classic C1 Turbo Team Canister Vacuum is the holiday cleanup essential every home needs. This vacuum handles it all with strong suction and quiet performance.
And I love how lightweight it is. You can pull it from room to room with no strain, and that turbo brush attachment, it is excellent for carpets and area rugs. It is the ideal way to keep your home tidy during the busiest time of the year. Now it's time for your money moment from money.com. Gold is hitting record highs, and money.com says more Americans are turning to gold IRAs to help protect their savings.
With inflation on the rise and markets feeling a little unpredictable, many people are looking for ways to diversify beyond stocks and bonds. Gold is real, physical, and has a history of holding value when times feel uncertain.
So when is the right time to invest? There's never a perfect moment, but moving even a portion of your retirement into a gold IRA can help you feel more secure about the future.
Getting started is really easy. Open an account, roll over funds from your existing retirement plan, and choose IRS-approved metals stored safely in a secure vault.
Visit money.com or scan the QR code right now to see their top-rated gold IRA providers.
All right, let's get one last look at today's products and services helping you save money.
Head to epicdiscounts.com or just scan that QR code on your screen and get ready to scan, shop, and save with Epic Discounts by Best Reviews.
For these deals and more, scan the QR code on your screen. We'll be right back with more PA Live.
get ready to jingle all the way with a holiday comedy like no other. The greatest Christmas story ever told, and then some, is coming to King's College for a festive mashup of laughs, carols, and pop culture twist with 3 actors playing countless characters and a sleigh full of holiday chaos. This is the holiday remix you never knew you needed. Joining us now with an inside look inside the festive chaos are Dane and Elizabeth. Thank you guys for being here.
Sure. Of course, thank you for having us. We appreciate it.
That was such a festive intro. I have to know what
You wrote it.
I have to know what this is about.
Truthfully, I mean, you kind of said it all. It's exactly what it is. You know, you're coming in here expecting one thing, and there's going to be a lot of loops and turns, lots of different things. So we're kind of trying to do something a little different, where we're just incorporating every kind of Christmas holiday and tradition and season and story, and in the most distilled, pared down, minimalist version that we possibly can.
So when Gaslight Theater does a show like this, is it a show that was written specifically for this performance, or is this something that was written locally and now is being performed?
This is a show that was not written locally. It's been around since the 80s, but the nature of the show is fun. There's a lot of improv. There's a lot of ability to take the script and modernize it, localize it. So we actually did, even though it is a written existing script, myself, Sean, the other actor, we've actually written a lot of segments that have been added to it to kind of update
And they're
the
hilarious.
Christmas.
The whole ending was written by Dane himself,
Oh,
actually,
wow.
and it's hilarious. It's
Is
my
that
favorite
in
part.
the parentheses and then some?
That is a lot of the and then some, yeah.
So you all open tomorrow, right? So what is the final preparations that, as a cast, directors, crew, are you doing the night before you open?
This show has a lot of moving pieces, and it's just kind of preparing your brain to know what comes next, because we're flying all the time. I think each of us probably has a dozen costume changes. We're playing however many
Oh my
characters.
goodness.
Wow.
So it's just
Tons
getting
of
your
props.
brain in the position to know what's next, so you're not running backstage and having that sort of panic of, okay, now where am I? You can just move right into the next piece.
And Beth, if we're thinking Gaslight Theater, where are we going for this?
Oh, King's College, actually, in the Maffei, the second theater, actually, and very exciting because, you know, we have a nice little partnership with King's College, and they transformed it, actually. Dane was in charge of the set as well, and I got to be painting with him about 3 o'clock in the morning last night, so
Yeah, it was a late
really
night.
nice. But yeah, very open, and as far as parking goes, there's parking available, but also street parking for free as well. So.
Is this free?
No, you will be paid. But it's $20 general admission, but there is a discount for seniors and students as well. So
I feel like I gotta see the show. The way we
Please
talking
do.
about it, it's like, what do I
There's a
expect?
lot-
Your
there's a
final
lot
dress,
going on.
Tammany,
Yes.
if you want to add her in the show, can you
Listen,
rewrite
yeah, if you
it
can
anymore?
come by. We do actually
Please.
pull people from the audience, so not
So
to
if
deter
you're
So
anybody.
be
but-
prepared
Yeah.
to go.
Gaslight
so sit in the
Theater,
front
find
row.
them online and on
Yes.
social media. Guys, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
You all stick around at home more at the show when we return.
Chick, yeah.
The following segment has been sponsored by the FM Kirby Center for the Performing Arts. We're thrilled to welcome comedian Jay Yoder, one of the standout voices from Bored Teachers, the viral comedy powerhouse that's racked up over 1 billion views online. Yes, billion. Jay is here to celebrate the return of Bored Teachers with all new material on their Struggle is Real comedy tour, which has been selling out venues across the United States, bringing laughter to more than 150,000 teachers and plenty of non-teachers too. So get ready for relatable, high energy, a look at classroom life that audiences everywhere are calling one of the funniest shows they've ever seen. And fair warning, some sets include PG-13 language. Jay is here to tell us all about what we can expect at the Kirby Center on Sunday. Jay, thanks so much for joining us today.
Oh, good afternoon, Chris. Thanks for having me. I'm super excited. I mean, for me, it's very special because I'm coming home. I'm from the Northeast PA area, Scranton, Carbondale boy myself. So very excited to be coming back. Kind of feels full circle to be coming with my comedy career back here.
And you know what, to be able to perform at the Kirby Center, which is such a prestigious place to be, I know you're a Wyoming Seminary graduate.
That's right.
What in your life do you think from NEPA has prepared you to now be on this tour that is literally selling out venues across the United States?
I have goosebumps with you just saying all of that. You know, the last time we played the Kirby Center about 1.5 years ago, and it was so special to me, but it was also, I was coming home. And if you're from Northeast PA, then you know we're about home and family, and so it was just a beautiful moment. So to be coming back again, you know, is an incredible experience, you know, being a boy from Scranton, Carbondale area, you know.
So we say the name Bored Teachers. In terms of the actual show, is it all teacher comedy? Are all the comedians a form of a teacher?
Yeah, so actually everybody you're seeing is either currently a teacher, has been a teacher for many years. A lot of us worked in Title I schools like Devon-Siebold, and we're from all over the U.S. So we've experienced the relatability. So whether you're a parent, whether you're a teacher, everybody went to school, you know? So the material is not just for teachers, it's for all of us. Tired is tired, you know? So, and it's just relatable material. We have so much. I have a daughter with autism, and she's my hero, and I bring a lot of that into it. So just like we do in the classroom, it's how can we make this engaging, funny, and just an amazing experience for husbands, wives, anybody in the field or not.
And I know for a lot of folks, this may be their first kind of taste to a comedy show. So what can they actually expect when they come in, they sit in their seat? Is it multiple comedians throughout the night?
Yes, I would say 6, 7, but it's only going to be 3 or 4. But yeah, it's an experience. What's great about it is it gives an opportunity for teachers to connect with their teacher besties. Sometimes they even bring their principals. I don't know why, but they do. And they have a chance to, you know, grab a drink. We have an amazing merch, and then the experience starts because we do a lot of skits. You had mentioned online, over 1 billion views online of some of our relatable material. So you're going to see the skits that we've performed, and then the show starts, and that's when the energy builds because it's an experience. So it's almost to have this be your first comedy experience. It really sets a high bar. So we come out strong. We have a lot of fun material and audience participation pieces as well. So it's just a fun night out. It's really just a moment. You know, we call it the struggle is real, but the laughs are real too. So you better check your teacher bladder at the door.
Jay,
okay?
we just love all of this, and we are so excited to welcome you back to the area on Sunday at the Kirby Center. We can go to the box office online, give them a call right now, get those tickets. There are still some available. Thanks so much again for joining us.
Oh, been great. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate it. See you guys Sunday at 3.
Absolutely. And thanks again to the FM Kirby Center for the Performing Arts for sponsoring that segment. We're here in a sponsored segment with our PA Live experts on elder law, Steinbacher, Goodall, and Yurchik. This month, explaining why this time of year is so busy for the firm, Julie and Stacy are back with those answers. Ladies, thanks so much for joining us again.
It's great to be here.
Julie, we know you get phone calls, messages all the time, but especially around the holidays, it seems like people are calling you tenfold. Why?
Right, yeah. I mean, I think 2 things happen. I think one, kids that are from out of town come home and all of a sudden they realize mom and dad aren't as good as what they thought, and so they want to help. They want to say, hey, what could we do? How could we make this better? And the second thing that I think happens is, there's a lot of stress around the holidays, and that stress can really affect people, especially like somebody who has dementia.
Yeah.
It might happen that their behaviors or their agitation increases, and so it's a really hard time because, the holidays, everybody's excited and doing more things. Well, that excitement and doing more things, that affects our loved ones who are, have dementia or are ill in any way or have any sort of cognitive decline, and they're not able to like deal with things as fast as what they're happening. And so I think it's an eye-opener for many families who aren't quite as prepared or haven't really accepted the diagnosis or where they're at, or haven't made a plan. And to everybody, if you're an out-of-town kid coming home, my wish to you is to help the caregivers that are here every day. Don't come home and expect them to like make this big meal and everything. Come in and say, what can I do for you? Because the people that are here every day, it's hard.
Yeah.
It's really, really hard.
And that's kind of maybe my next question in terms of if that is the case for a family or family members. It's not like we're having a holiday meal and then it's like, okay, Mom, let's call the lawyers now and talk about, you know what I mean? Like, how do you navigate that?
Yeah, I think that is really hard. I think that you have to have the conversation, and that's why at our office often we encourage people to get on our website. And listen to podcasts or seminars that we've had before. I know Stacy here locally does seminars in the Wilkes-Barre area. We do them in the Williamsburg area and the greater viewing area.
Stacy, do you find when people attend those, they find out information that they thought they might have known how things go, but you like open their eyes to maybe how things really work?
Oh, definitely, all the time. They're always surprised with the information. They always want to come up after and clear up any misconceptions that they have. So the seminars are fantastic.
Yeah, so of course we can always be learning more right now by going on the website 24/7, but you should also be calling them and learning about how to navigate and start this conversation and getting that advice. So ladies, we appreciate you joining us again today.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Absolutely, and thanks again to Steinbacher, Goodell, and Yurchek for sponsoring that segment.
Just a quick reminder that nominations are open through December 19th for Remarkable Women. Just visit 2822news.com/contest and tell Truly Remarkable. Don't miss your chance to shine a light on someone extraordinary. So get your nominations in today. Now let's see who Chris is chatting with.
The final holiday sprint is on, and at this point, we're basically speed shopping with cookies in one hand and gift wrapped in another. Tech Life columnist Jennifer Jolly is here in this sponsored piece with her final fabulous picks of the year. Jennifer, we know that if this is the last time we're seeing you on PA Live in 2025, you must have the best of the best.
I really do. Starting with Samsung's Galaxy Watch 8, this is their smartest and most comfortable health tracker yet. It is thinner, lighter, and designed with a new cushion shape that just hugs your wrist for more accurate readings. But beyond steps and heart rate, it tackles deeper insights like sleep coaching, bedtime guidance. It even detects sleep apnea. And then in the morning, Galaxy AI assigns your personalized energy score so you know how ready you are to take on the day. It is also the first smartwatch, get this, to measure antioxidant levels through your skin, giving you real clues about how diet impacts your overall health. So great for cold and flu season. Smartphones, another coveted gift this holiday season. Take a look at Samsung's Galaxy S25 Ultra. This is built for people who want their phone to pull real weight. I'm talking at work, on trips, and in the everyday bustle in between. Galaxy AI here handles all the stuff you normally have to juggle yourself. Things like live translation for any instant conversations in almost any language, audio eraser to clean up noisy clips, and drawing assist to turn rough sketches into something polished. The upgraded 50-megapixel ultra-wide camera delivers bright, crisp shots, even in low light. And the built-in S Pen, I mean, you ask for it, you got it. It makes it feel like a pocket-sized studio. You know what else just feels awesome? DoorDash, making holiday like last minute shopping so much easier. I just pulled in all these winter staples from Old Navy. You just tap a few keys and these jingle jammies, cute sweater, jean jacket, all of it just showed up on my doorstep same day, while I was able to check a whole bunch of other things off of my miles-long to-do list. DoorDash now works with more than 1,000 Old Navy stores nationwide, so you can grab all the gifts, the outfits, the replacements for whatever your kids suddenly outgrow, and then you add in all those DoorDash staples, the groceries, the party essentials, and your favorite takeout. Genuinely saves so much time during the busiest season of the year. You know, every year surveys say the same thing. People want money. They want cold, hard cash. Venmo makes that less cold, less hard, and less like, hey, I forgot to give you something special and gave up. Here's a lot of crumpled up dollar bills. It's much more personal now. You just start a payment in your Venmo app. You tap a little gift icon. You pick an animated design and you add a message that sounds like you, not like AI wrote it. You hit send, and the cash just drops straight into their balance, ready to spend instantly online or in store. It's fast, secure, surprisingly heartfelt, and let's be honest, it's what people want. Another app coming to the rescue this time of year, 71% of travelers say getting to the airport is so much more stressful than the flight itself. So Lyft has partnered with United Airlines, so you earn 4 Mileage Plus miles for every $1 you spend on pre-scheduled airport rides. You can also book airport pickups up to 90 days ahead, and Lyft tracks flight changes automatically so you never get stranded. And for families, groups, enthusiastic overpackers like me, the expanded XXL option fits up to 6 people in a mountain of suitcases. You can find out more at my website, techish.com. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I'll see you in 2026.
Oh, Jennifer, I think I am heading right to DoorDash today because I had no idea about that. And to know that there's over 1,000 Old Navy stores that are doing that. So thank you for all of the information, of course, today, but also throughout the entire year. Merry Christmas to you, too. And thanks again to Techish for sponsoring that segment. Traveling during the holiday season can be extremely stressful. Let's learn how to combat this in the paid piece from Travel World. You know, from long lines to tight schedules, holiday travel brings chaos.
Yes, sure does.
With a few simple shifts, though, you can stay organized, calm, and fully present. Matt from Travel World has tips to help you navigate the holidays with ease. Matt, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me again, Chris.
You know, we talk about the holidays, but it's also kind of like just busy times traditionally through the year. And in terms of getting a trip planned and booked with Travel World, once I do that, do I have to do any sort of thing with my flights? Do I have to go to the airport and say, this is when I booked a trip with Travel World? Like, how do I prepare?
So, as you know, Travel World plans it all. However, if you are traveling independently, and even if you travel with us, we prepare for the inclement weather during the winter months, or especially the holiday season, because we have long lines, so security could be backed up, immigrations, depending on where you're going. And it's also, we recommend to get to the airport early. I know people don't want to sit in the terminal too long. They want to just get on the plane, get to their destination, but we like to say, get there early. It's better to be safe than sorry.
And also, too, I feel like the underlying theme is there is no guesswork when you book something with Travel World. Matt and the team are doing all of the work, and they are telling you where to arrive, when to arrive, what to bring, and you have the pulse on everything that is happening currently because you're literally doing this every minute of every day.
Yeah, we have, our team is always, especially now with, what snow today, but we have a team monitoring the situation, monitoring the weather, making sure we get there on time. If airlines are delayed, we're notifying all our travelers because we travel in groups for the most part. So everybody's with us. So we have a Travel World liaison, a Travel World leader that is with the group to make sure that everything does go as smooth as possible. With that said, inclement weather is unpredictable. So all of our trips, we highly recommend travel insurance, but especially during the winter months because you just never know.
So how do we protect our trips in that way? Is that something that you get right when you book?
So when you book, we offer Allianz travel insurance, which protects you depending on when you book it. If you book it 12 days from the time of booking, it protects pre-existing medical conditions. But more so, if there's flight issues, flight cancellations, and your trip kind of gets derailed, unfortunately, it happens. That is there to protect you.
Yeah. So definitely, again, if someone is thinking, well, I am spending my hard-earned money on a trip, you want to make sure that it's protected. So it's like a no-brainer of doing so. I know, especially on a day like this, really throughout the entire month with this cold weather, where can we go right now if I said, hey, Travel World, I need to go somewhere warm and I need to go ASAP?
Great question. So right now we're getting all the calls for people who want to get away for the winter, want to be somewhere warm. So we have a cruise beginning of February to the Caribbean on the Norwegian Breakaway. So we have about 10 seats left on that. We have a trip to Cancun, 6 seats left on that, which leaves February 1st. But it gets you to a place with sand, with sun, with the beach, and kind of breaks up the monotony of cold weather.
Yeah.
But now also, not only do we have places in warmth during the winter months, now is the time to plan your trips for next year. And Travel World has a ton of trips planned for next year, a lot of new trips planned. So be on the lookout. We have a fun year planned ahead for everybody.
Yeah, and if you've been to the Travel World website before, but maybe not so recently, please go on it because it is totally revamped and so easy to navigate and use and find exactly the trip that will best fit you. So Travel World, you can give them a call, find them online and on social media. Matt, we so appreciate you joining us, and I think next time we talk, we should be sitting on the sand somewhere. Virtual talking to the PA Live viewers.
I love that idea. We'll be on the beach somewhere, me and you, Chris.
Perfect. And thanks again to Travel World for sponsoring that conversation.
Thank you.
This winter, the Ken Pollock Auto Group invites you to make a difference by donating to their annual coat drive. Drop-off locations are available at all of their dealerships, making it easier than ever to help keep families in our community warm. They are accepting new or gently used coats of all sizes. Every donation truly matters. Your kindness directly benefits local families in Wilkes-Barre, Pittston, Berwick, and beyond. Drop-off bins are available at any Ken Pollock dealership up until January 5th, 2026. Now let's check back in with Chris.
Keep your pets safe from common hazards this holiday season. Let's learn more in this paid piece from VCA Animal Hospitals. It's the holiday season and everyone is busy fulfilling holiday gift lists and planning festive get-togethers. But there is one important family member who shouldn't be forgotten. Your pets. I know my kitty cats, Gracie and Polly, are probably watching. Here with more is veterinarian specialist Dr. Susan Kimmel. Doctor, thanks so much for joining us today.
Good afternoon, Chris. Thank you so much for having me.
You know, we talk about this and see it in the news and in the magazines all the time. Common hazards that pet owners should be aware of, but specifically around the holiday season. What do we need to know?
Well, specifically this time of year, a lot of people have trees in their home with decorations. We want to make sure those ornaments are shatter-proof. Some dogs will chew on those, and that can be very dangerous. Anything edible, like a salt dough ornament or a popcorn ball or a string of cereal, you want to make sure all of that is out of reach so pets don't choke on those either. Gift wrapping, ribbons, make sure you go get those thrown away right away. Some pets really do like to play, especially with ribbons, and if they ingest those, that can be quite dangerous. Often we love a nice open fire this time of year and a fireplace, but fireplaces, candles, those can all be dangerous to our pets just like us. So we want to make sure that they're not around those unsupervised. They don't have any access to anything like that.
Yeah, and how about when we have special or different floral arrangements in our houses? I know we covered trees, but I'm sure it doesn't stop at that as being the only live thing that's maybe entering our home during this holiday season.
Right, absolutely. I mean, most trees used for Christmas trees are not toxic themselves, but the water at the base of the tree oftentimes contains fertilizers and sometimes bacteria and mold. We want to make sure our pets cannot get to that water. Sometimes they do like to try to drink that, but they shouldn't. The other thing is these beautiful festive plants this time of year, like poinsettias and holly, mistletoe and amaryllis, those can all be toxic. Usually it's like a gastrointestinal upset that it will cause, but of course we'd like to avoid that if possible.
Now, I'm not the best chef. By no means. Everyone knows that. Who knows me? But if I was and made a really good turkey dinner or fish dinner, should I be feeding those scraps to my pets just to make them feel extra special and loved during Christmas?
Yeah, that's a good question. I know it makes us feel good sometimes to do those things that we think are nice for our pets, but I would avoid that. I'm sure your cooking is still good enough for your pets, but it can cause some gastrointestinal upset if they're getting something that they're not used to eating. If it's a new food for them, it might be fattier or richer than they're used to getting. It can cause some gastrointestinal upset and may even require an emergency visit.
Yeah, and VCAHolidays.com is such a wealth of knowledge, especially for all of this information, but even more including just walking maybe outside when it's cold, especially for those dogs. So, Doctor, we so appreciate you joining us today with some of these extra helpful tips that should be top of mind this time of year.
Yes, and I would just mention quickly, if you find yourself in an unexpected situation, as you mentioned, VCAHoliday.com does offer a 50% off ER exam to any client now through January 9th to help out in those sorts of unexpected situations.
All such great information. Merry Christmas to you, and I'm sure for the animals that you have at home. And thanks again to VCA Animal Hospitals for sponsoring that conversation. Before we wrap up today's show, let's thank our PA Live sponsors for Wednesday, December 10th, the Kirby Center, Techish, Steinbacher, Goodall, and Yurchek, Travel World, VCA Animal Hospitals. Thank you for making today's show possible.
Now for today's hot video. This is for all the dog lovers. It's a tail-wagging gathering in Argentina. Thousands of golden retrievers and their owners filled a park trying to beat a world record for the largest gathering of the breed. Organizers say more than 2,300 dogs were there, beating the previous record of 1,600 dogs. Participants were also encouraged to donate pet food for the Golden Wave to help other pets in need. That's so cute!
I love that.
You know how like December, or not December, like the cold winter months, like people are kind of like—
You're in the doldrums.
Yes, like this is such a way to like boost your knees. We didn't do that here in Wilkes-Barre.
That's insane to have that many. Well, listen, you know what also is insane? A Disney superfan is showing his dedication and passion for a ride at Disneyland. His name is John. He's the guy on the left on that picture. Well, he has been on Radiator Springs Racers, a jaw-dropping 15,000 times. 15,000 times he rode the same ride.
Well, how does he know? Is he counting?
He's kept a track of them in a paper notebook. Every single one.
What? Think about how many times he's had to stand in line.
Yeah. Good for him.
Shout out to him, though. Maybe he'll ride with us.
15,000. Well, now stay tuned for First at 4.
2822 News First at 4 starts right now.
Good afternoon. I'm Mark Hiller. We're under a winter weather alert this hour, and we have team coverage this afternoon. Future Alert Chief Meteorologist Josh Hodell is tracking the storm. Reporters Heidi Martens and Joe Mason are braving the elements.